Hello everyone and welcome back to Wellness Wednesday. Today I will share with you the gallbladder flow. Somehow it's been the theme of the week. People emailing me asking about shaking conditions, which gallbladder flow is wonderful for. Headaches, migraines, depression. It's a phase flow, so the energy begins in the face and then starts to move down. It's a wonderful flow also for leg projects, sciatica, and I will tell you more as we'll move along. But wonderful, wonderful flow to practice. So let's get our jumper cables going, and we will place both our hands on our location number 12, which is the middle of the neck. Just feel around a little bit, which side feels more in need for you, and then leave your hand there and place the other hand on the opposite 20. So we are on this side 12, and then the opposite 20. 20 is located right above the eyebrow, and this combination is a wonderful hold for focus, memory, and first step of the gallbladder flow, so beginning the movement of the energy descending from the face, moving up through the face, and then going into the head, and starting to move back and forth through the side of the head. So if you have a left migraine, you will do the left adjustment. If you have a right migraine, practice the right adjustment. So the side of the neck that feels tight, it's going to clear that side of the face. So let's take a few breaths here. Very often migraines and depression, we can find a tightness in location number 12. And so that's why I asked you to place both your hands on one of the 12s and just feel and explore which side is more in need. Now, if you have a screaming headache on that side, of course, you know you're gonna work on that side. It's also very good, of course, preventative. You don't have to wait till you have it, but practice this flow, before you feel it coming, or even just as prevention. By the way, the art of Jinshin works very well for preventative projects, to prevent any kind of project. So don't wait till you have a project, but start practicing, before. Take one more breath. And then let's move our hand to our tailbone. And the tailbone is the base of the spine. I'll show it to you here. This is the base of the spine here. Coccyx consists of usually 3 small bones. It can be 4, depending on who you are. And the coccyx really connects our little source energy, our individual source energy, to the larger source. So very wonderful place to hold when we're practicing. Also very helpful to get the energy to move into the legs. The gallbladder flow peaks between 12 and 2 a.m. So if you are a person that goes to sleep at 10 o'clock and then you wake up at 11 or 11:30 and then you can't sleep for 2 hours, that's the gallbladder flow talking to you. And so then it's very good to do this flow before you go to bed, before you fall asleep, so that you give it the energy so that it can peak very harmoniously and move through those 2 hours when it's peaking. The gallbladder flow, like I said, it starts in the face. It goes through part of the shoulder. So it's wonderful for shoulder projects as well. And then a part goes to the front of the body. So the right adjustment helps the left 14. So the pancreas and the spleen. And the left adjustment harmonizes the liver and the gallbladder. When you read the core textbook, you can read exactly how it flows. The whole description is there, as well as the illustration, which I will share with you here in a few minutes. the gallbladder flow, the function of this cycle of energy, which is the third cycle of energy, which we call depth in the art of Jinshin. So the third depth, depth 3. The function is blood. So this flow is also wonderful for any kind of blood project. And that's why also it's good for migraines, because when we have a migraine, you can feel this pain pumping in your head, and it almost feels like a thick blood. And so it helps to harmonize it and bring movement to that, and bringing the energy down out of the head. And then from the tailbone, gently let go. We will go to location number 16, which is located right here. So we have the ankle bone here, and it's the outside of the ankle bone. And if you suffer from migraines or any kind of head project, you will feel that there's a fullness, or maybe it feels puffy to you, right on or around location number 16. And that's what you want to hold and wait till it clears up. So again, if you suffer from migraines, you don't have to wait till you have the migraine. You really want to do it before and clear those locations so that the migraine doesn't manifest. The gallbladder flow is wonderful for sciatica, as it crosses at lumbar number 4. And when we have sciatica, sciatic pain, the cause comes from L4 and L5. So right between, on that disc, between L4 and L5, there is a compression, or it's out to the side, and the gallbladder flow moves right through that area. Also great, of course, for leg pain, outer leg pain, and there's a relationship between sciatica and outer leg pain. So after 16, we can take our hand and move it up to location number 14. And you can see how this flow is also wonderful for our digestive system, clearing our waistline by holding the 12 and right now the opposite 14. So you can go into your 14 a little bit and feel around, observing if there's any fullness or tightness, and then just stay with it till it opens up. When the energy goes up and you start to burp or belch, something like that, also great for indigestion and acid reflux, because it helps to bring the energy down. And then let's move our hand to the other 14. And feel the difference between the right and the left 14 on you. So again, you get more understanding of what's going on in your own body, getting to know, and so that we can help ourselves and harmonize our energy in the most effective way. The art of Jinshin is dynamic to use as preventative medicine, really. So don't wait till you have all the projects, but start, just to feel good, to relax, clearing your energy, cleaning up the toxins in your body. And then the last step is taking our hand from 14 to 22 on the same side. So we are now on 12 and 22 on the same side. I'm going to read a little bit from the core. When the flow is in excess, so when it's pushing too much into the other energies, because they're all on a circle, right? If it pushes too much, then we can get arthritic conditions, eye pain, migraines, pain or heat in the outer hip, knee, ankles. It's a great flow for ankle projects as well. Bitter. When you have a bitter taste in your mouth, that can be a sign of a gallbladder project. Shaking of the head. So for shaking conditions, any kind of shaking in the body, gallbladder can be helpful. And like I said, migraines. Also, when you're extremely fatigued, this can be helpful. And let's gently take off our hands and holding the middle finger. The quick hold for the third cycle of energy is the middle finger, and for the gallbladder flow. So the palm of the hand harmonizes our exhale. Gallbladder is a descending flow, so we can place our thumb on this part of the finger and then wrap our fingers around and then breathe. Of course, there's more to learn always with the art of Jinshin, so you can get the core and get more information. I would just like to end by showing you the illustration of the gallbladder flow so you can see how it moves through the body. Remember that a quick hold is the first step of the flow, so you can always just hold this or hold the middle finger or practice the whole flow. Wherever you have time for, we can practice the art of Jinshin wherever you are, anytime really, and it's for everyone. So if you like the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And I thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you next week.